Do you feel that chill in the air? The cooler season is coming, and today I'm going to give you 23 decluttering and organizing tips and ideas to get you ready and reset for fall. Hi, and welcome back to the cottage. As much as I hate to admit it, summer is officially ending and we need to begin to set our sights on those cooler weather months. But before we bring out all things pumpkin spice and cozy up around the bonfire, it would serve us well to get a few tasks reset for the upcoming season. Some of these you may already have on your to-do list, and others are a bit more obscure, maybe you haven't thought of to do in the fall before, but any little thing that we can do in preparation for those months ahead will be worth the effort. The great thing about today's video is that it is a collaboration with a bunch of other awesome YouTube creators who also focus on minimalism and simple living. In fact, we've created an entire playlist jam-packed full of motivation and encouragement to get you ready for fall. So I will have that playlist linked down in my description box. I would encourage you to go check it out. All right, let's start with something that you've probably already been doing, and that is to organize your calendar and planner. Changing seasons usually means changing schedules as well, and it can be really helpful to have everything written down in one solid place that can help keep everything organized and on track. And doing this work ahead of time before that busy season really begins is very helpful, and it makes it so that you're not scrambling from day to day wondering what's going on. It's all organized and ready to go. Number two, fall is really the perfect opportunity to go through clothing items and decide how you want your wardrobe to look during those cooler months. So for example, if you're going through your things and you realize you haven't worn this sweater at all this last year, or you have a pair of jeans that no longer fit, that can be something that's decluttered and make space for some new items, or just make space in general. If you're feeling extra ambitious, develop some systems with your clothing to make them easier to manage by either trying out various folding techniques to see which works best for you, or hanging everything up to avoid the folding altogether. Number three, shoes are another thing that you can really benefit from organizing this time of year. First, you're going to want to take some time to determine which pairs you want to keep, and then think about where you want them stored and the most efficient options to do that. And you'll really thank yourself when the sloppy weather season hits. And speaking of that, if you put away your doormats and rugs, it's probably time to bring them back out again. While it's still semi-warm outside, you might consider scrubbing them up a bit too. We all know that they are about to get really, really dirty. Fall is school season, and if you have kids, you know that means they are going to be extra hungry. So it's time to get those snacks ready. I like to have a variety of options available both in the fridge and in the cabinets nearby. I use dividers to keep things organized and easy to see. That way, the kids always have healthy options ready to go when the hunger hits, and I don't constantly have them asking me what's for dinner. If you enjoy indoor crafting or other hobbies during the cooler months, now is a great time to go through and declutter, organize your supplies. I know this is one category for myself that can really overrun a space if not kept in check, and so it's important to really be honest with yourself and think about which you are still interested in, which you still have a passion for and have time to do. And by going through and doing all of the work of, prioritizing your favorites, decluttering, letting go of some of the extra, it's going to make really that crafting time so much more enjoyable when you sit down to do it, instead of having to dig through everything to find the stuff that you really want and need. I know a lot of people who change out their seasonal gear and they store the opposite season away on the off season, and so the fall is really a good time to do that and to make sure that all of the winter stuff, the warmer coats, the boots, the mittens, and hats are all available, accessible when that cold weather hits, and so you're not left without any protection. And while you're doing the work of bringing all of that stuff out of storage and ready to go, you can also be going through your swimsuits, your sandals, and making some decisions about what you will want to keep moving forward. If you had some things that you didn't wear at all this past summer, or maybe were feeling a little bit snug for your kids, you can go ahead and declutter them because the odds are they are not going to fit next summer. Continuing on with summer gear, pool and beach items also could be gone through. Really think about what you want to store. If you have pool floats that have holes in them, for example, either patch them up before storing them or toss them out now. We're up to number 9 on the list, and I have a question for you. Has it felt like you've been living out of your vehicle for the past few months, going on vacations, beach trips, baseball games, fishing, picnics, and all of those fun things that we do in the summer months? We can get really out of habit of making sure that all the garbage is taken out of our vehicles and that things are cleaned up, like the floor mats are all vacuumed and things are looking tidy. And so now that we're probably done doing a lot of the traveling around every single day, now's a good time to go through and get your vehicle all spruced up and cleaned up for the new season. For my family, the fall and winter months are usually when we spend a lot more time indoors, and this is usually the time of year that I try to look through our different streaming services for entertainment and make some decisions about them. So Netflix, Hulu, cable TV, any of those types of things. Really think about, how we're going to be using those going forward and do some planning about them. And while you're thinking about it, you can go through the physical copies of movies that you own as well. This is a habit that I've had during the fall season of really just looking through all of those DVDs. And if there's one that we haven't watched through the DVD over the past year, I can feel really confident in decluttering that. Number 11, along those same lines, perhaps it's time to pare down your game and puzzle collection. Think back to the ones that you used during the last indoor season. Those are maybe keepers, but if you didn't play it at all or enjoy playing it together, discuss with your family members about what stays and what goes. And be sure to also evaluate those outdoor yard games as well. Number 12, do a pantry purge. If there are certain seasonal recipes that you like to make when the weather gets cooler, now is the time to use up some of the summer staples that you have packed away. Boxed pasta salad, or maybe those extra bottles of ketchup and mustard that you had purchased for cookouts. Grilling season may also be coming to an end depending on where you live, so declutter any accessories or tools that you didn't find yourself using often, and the same goes for any spices, rubs, sauces that you didn't care for. If you didn't like the taste of it this summer, you won't next summer either. It might serve you well to figure out a meal plan for the upcoming cooler months. Stews, soups, casseroles are all favorites in our home. Getting that all organized ahead of time makes getting the groceries so much easier and takes the stress off of trying to figure out what to make day after day. I have an entire video about how I do my meal planning that I think could be really helpful to you if this is something you are wanting to implement. October is fire safety month, and so you can get a head start on that by doing some maintenance in your home, such as changing your furnace filter or calling someone to do a routine inspection of your equipment. It's also the prime time to check your smoke and carbon monoxide detectors to make sure that they are working properly, and it's a good reminder to also check our batteries that we have stored. Go through and test them to make sure that they still have plenty of power so that your 9 volts and your AA's are ready to go in case that fire smoke detector starts chirping in the middle of the night. The fall is also a good time to pull out any of the large appliances and clean around them. Crumbs behind the oven and fridge, or lint from the dryer tubing. These things can be potential fire hazards, and so it's good to have a set time each year or a couple of times a year to take the initiative to do the job. Number 17, give your garage a go through, and also your shed if you have one. Both have probably felt like a dumping grounds for the past few months, and things haven't gotten back into the correct places. sporting gear, camping equipment, lawnmowers. Really think about decluttering the items that you have been holding on to just in case and get these spaces organized. I promise that you will thank yourself in the future for getting it done now when it isn't freezing cold outside. Number 18, get your fall and winter maintenance tools handy. The rakes for the leaves that are about to fall and the shovels for the impending snow. If you have them pushed to the back corner of your garage, it's time to get them front and center and ready to go. And while we're at it, broken garden tools, extra expired seed packets, or gloves that have holes in the fingers from all of the weeding that was done during the growing season, these things can all be trashed now so that when the spring planting season comes around again, you can get straight to the fun stuff without all of the hassle. Number 20, I think fall is a great time to go through the deep freezer or that extra fridge you might have in your garage and see what might be on the verge of freezer burn. Do some organizing to make those older cuts of meat more accessible so that they can be used up first. You can also use up the popsicles and ice cream now since they won't be as in demand when the temperatures drop. Number 21 is one that I would definitely forget to do if it wasn't part of a reset, and that is to flip your mattress. We like to do this as part of our rearranging of our bedroom. We do that 2 times a year, once in the fall and once in the spring, and that's just a good reset reminder for us to get that job done as well. And speaking of bedroom projects, if you have warmer bed sheets, now is the time to get them out of storage, maybe give them a good wash and ready to be put on the bed. Also think about getting all of the cozy, warm blankets and throws out of hiding. Snuggling up with these things is a hallmark of the fall and the winter season, and so it's time to get them ready to go. And finally, the last thing on this list for the fall reset is to go through your coffee mug collection and declutter the ones that you don't really care for. Then reward yourself by pouring a cup of your favorite fall flavor into your favorite mug. You've earned it. I'm going to leave this slide here for a bit so that you can take a screenshot of this entire list and use it as a check off for all of the tasks that you might want to do for your fall reset. I hope that this was helpful to you and that it can serve as a guide of sorts to help you get those tasks all finished up before the cold weather arrives. I'd also love to hear of any maintenance, organizing, decluttering type of jobs that you personally love to do this time of year to get yourself ready. You can leave comments about that down below. And don't forget to check out the autumn motivation playlist, which I will have linked in the description box. Thank you so much for watching today's video, and I hope that you'll stop by the cottage again really soon.